I will begin explaining zone of proximal development. Zone of proximal development is the distance between a child's actual performance and a child's potential performance. A concept of zone of proximal development is line of nature regression, which is the learner has understood the information but would have felt more comfortable with assistance. Another concept of zone proximal development is cultural tools, which are the tools used to assist the learner during learning. Some examples of cultural tools are our everyday life technology, TV, internet, YouTube, even cell phones. A concept of zone of proximal development is scaffolding. Scaffolding is the temporary support system from a teacher to support the child until the task can be mastered alone. Effective scaffolding is assistance to process the student, such as demonstrate and make the task simple, keep the student engaged, help control the learner's level of frustration. Zone of proximal development has some educational applications. It has 3, which are knowledge through social interactions. The first one is reciprocal teaching, which is teacher and student work together, summarizing, questioning, clarifying, and predicting to improve students' ability to learn from text. The next one is collaborative learning, placing students and groups by their different levels of ability, which is, for example, placing the advanced students to help the less advanced peers. Now I will explain theory of cognitive development, which is children actively move through new life experiences and form new ways to change and adapt to the world. The child mind seeks to find a state of balance while moving through each stage of operation. A component of theory of cognitive development is genetic epistemology, which is the study of origins of knowledge established by Piaget, 1936. Another one is discovery learning, which is the concept of children learning best by doing actively exploring, instead of just copying, lecturing. They learn best by exploring hands-on. Another component is schemas, which is the way children mentally represent and organize the world. Theory of cognitive development has adaptation processes, and there are 3 adaptation processes. The first one is equilibrium, which is the force that moves development along, and it does not progress at a steady rate, but rather it leaps and bounds. The second adaptation process is assimilation, which is the way children incorporate new info with existing schemes. For example, a child might know what a dog is. So if you introduce, let's say, a lion, the child's going to call the lion doggy because he knows that a form like the doggy is a doggy. The third adaptation process is accommodation. Accommodation is the way children adjust existing schemes to fit the new experiences. Theory of cognitive development have 4 stages of cognitive development. The first stage is sensor motor stage, which is from birth to age 2. Children develop the idea of object permanence, out of sight and not out of mind. The second stage is pre-operational stage, from age 2 to age 7. And this is where children develop language, are able to solve some problems, and thinking is egocentric. The third stage is concrete operational stage, from age 7 to age 11. Children's thinking become operational. It is organized and logical, and they master the number, conversation, and other conversation tasks. The fourth and final stage is formal operational stage, age 11 and up, adolescence and adulthood. Children think fully in symbolic terms and concepts. They become able to reason effectively, abstractly, and theoretically.